Hello, Magical Mamas, and welcome to episode 14 of the Magical Mothering podcast. Today, I want to talk to you about celebrating the new, or actually the full moon, with rituals with our children and how to bring them along on the magic and help them become more aware of the emotional journey that comes with moon magic. Okay, so we have a full moon coming up this week, and it can be really tempting to feel like you need to do all of the things. So, this is something that I hear a lot, that it can be really hard to keep up with all of the shift from new moon to full moon and this phase, and keeping notice of everything and doing rituals around seasonal crafts and doing all of the things. And it doesn't need to be busy, it doesn't need to be full of everything. Because when we are cramming lots of different activities or rituals into our day, it can feel really overwhelming for our little ones. So the last thing that we really want to do is to overwhelm them or turn them away from this magic, or make it a chore or make it a task that needs to be completed. So when it comes to rituals around the seasons or around the moon cycle, something that's really important to take note of is that this is all just about creating space to notice the magic that is already here, to notice the magic of how this moon makes us feel. So, yeah, a full moon ritual can be as simple as observing the moon and saying, "Look how beautiful and big and shiny and bright it is tonight. Would you like to make a wish on this? Would you like to get your crystals together and put them out under the moon, or say a blessing into our water or into our bath?" Because the beautiful thing with full moons, and I think that full moons get a bit of a bad rap, because the full moons are the highest peak of our energy. Full moons is when our energy is expanding and we can just feel like we have, what's actually happening is we have access to the highest amount of energy available to us. So, yes, this can feel really, really overwhelming if you are not in a grounded state. So, when we are leading up to the full moon, we are grounding every day anyway, but we're making sure that we are grounded. We're making sure that we are self aware of our emotional bodies and what is our emotions and what belongs to somebody else. And when it comes up to this full moon energy, we can be talking to our children and saying that there are big energies in the air. Can you feel the change in the air? The moon's getting bigger. How can we direct this energy? So, something that I really like doing when I'm working within my own personal healing journey is directing this heightened energy in towards my own body love, my own self-love, my own healing rituals within my own compassion and forgiveness of self. And we can model this for our children in the way that we present this. So it might be that every full moon you have a nice bath and add oils and massage your body with these oils and really pamper yourself. So creating a ritual out of this or showing your children. A beautiful thing that we can do with amplified energy is to attune water. So in the work that we do one on one with my private mentorship clients, we do a lot of attuning to energy and unleashing the power that it is to be the conduit of earth energy. And we're doing this to model and teach our children that they have this within them as well. Okay, so we can do this. A beautiful way to do this is chanting with bath water. And it's very much aligned with how we make moon water, which I have. I have lots of moon water behind me in these jars. You may have seen them and think, what is that? Um, but I work with the energy of the element of water because it holds energy beautifully. This is how we use it with our flower essences, putting the energy or the vibrational essence of a flower and helping it be contained within water molecules. So, water molecules actually open up for this energy and hold it really beautifully in between them. So, we can attune our children's bath water, and at a full moon is a really great time to do this because the energy is much more available, it's much more open for this to happen. So we can do that by just, placing your hands in the water, or just being in the water with them, or allowing them to do it and singing to the water. And you can chant, you can sing, you can make up your own words, you can just make sounds if you want to. That's really fun for the kids to just make sounds of what do you think that you want to put into this water? Do you want to put some energy of love? What would that sound like? And can be really fun and create some silly energy that is lifting this into a state of joy, and that brings healing. So we can allow our water to hold this energy. So we can create moon water by placing these jars of water out into the moonlight. Having clear glass jars without any patterns or labels on them is a beautiful way to do that because it doesn't impact the energy with other external sources like the colors on the labels or the patterns on the glass. So just plain glass, clear glass is a beautiful way to hold that clear energy of the moon. And you can use yourself as that conduit to channel into this water, channel into the water that you drink, your water bottles, and make sure that what the energy that you are consuming and fueling your body is fueled with this heightened state of full moon energy. So, this is some everyday magic that you can do whenever you want to do. But when the energy is amplified at full moon, this is a great way to direct that heightened energy into something that is important or of value to you. So, that might be for you, it might be your self love and self compassion journey. For your child, it might be their own self compassion journey, or they might want to play with their magic a bit more. I would leave that up to the kids to decide. You could share with them what you're doing for yourself. Maybe they'd like to do some of that. Maybe they'd like to do their own style. Give them some options and see what they want to do. But the beautiful thing with this is it's really, really flexible. It's flexible with your time, with how much energy you have at the moment. I know for a long time, the energy that was really amplified at full moons was asking me to release a lot. And that can come up with things like headaches and feeling really run down or tired and wanting extra rest. So, depending on where you are in your journey and what you are processing, things may come up for you differently, and that is completely okay. There's no wrong way or right way to do this. So, honor where you're at, honor how your energy is and what you want to manage. You don't have to do extravagant crafts or dramatic rituals for every event. It's about creating the space to notice the magic that is already here, already surrounding us, and showing our children that they have access to this simply by being themselves. So, if you would like to work with me, I have spaces opening for private mentorships, and I am hosting a free masterclass. Our Mothering Magical Children masterclass is happening on Tuesday, the 25th at 8 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time. So, if you would like to come along to that, come sign up. The links are on my website, or you can message me for all the details. I would love to host you and talk to you more about how to mother our magical children. Okay, lots of love to you. Bye.